Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dima Tutorials. Dima Tutorials, as you already know, is an educational channel here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on TikTok. Today, I have a very important lesson for you. For those of you who are going to be sitting for WASSCE, NECO, or GCE, okay, I'll be telling you things that you need to know to pass summary writing. A lot of students end up scoring 0/30 on summary writing, and this shouldn't be you, okay? So today I'm going to be helping you score 30/30 in summary writing. Yes, it's possible once you're able to understand the things to avoid in summary writing and important things required of you in summary writing. Summary writing is going to be a cakewalk for you, okay? So since you're aspiring to acquire tertiary education, it's important for you to be skilled in summary writing because you're going to be doing a lot of summary writing while taking lecture notes. So it's important for you to get yourself skilled on summary writing. Now in WASC, students are being tested on summary writing for this reason, okay? The first thing you should bear in mind about what summary writing is the nature of what summary writing. And what's the nature of what summary writing? The first paragraph of what summary writing contains the subject matter. It's in the first paragraph. You're going to know what the whole passage is all about. Is it about politics? Is it about religion? You're going to find out in the first paragraph, okay? Now, the subsequent paragraphs, I'm going to be discussing the subject matter. So, like I said, the subject matter is found in the first paragraph. Now, the subsequent paragraphs that will discuss the subject matter always have what we call a topic sentence because each paragraph discusses one topic, okay, one aspect of the subject matter, okay. In every paragraph, we have what we call the topic sentence. The topic sentence is the sentence in a paragraph that tells you what the whole paragraph is all about. Now, once you're able to place your hands on the topic sentence, I advise you to underline it to help you remember what the paragraph is all about, to avoid having to read the whole passage again, okay? Now, in what summary writing, the answers to the earliest questions are usually found in the early part of the passage. They are found in the early part of the passage. Now, the answers to the later questions are being found in the later part of the passage. Please bear this in mind to help you save precious time in the exam, okay? And it's important for you to always obey instructions, okay? Obey whatever the instruction is. If you are asked to write in 3 sentences, please write in 3 sentences, not 4, not 2. 3 sentences, okay? Let's look at the past questions. In 2017, the students were asked to in the first question, they were asked in 3 sentences, one for each, summarize the negative influence of social media on youth. Okay. Now, this sentence requires you to provide three sentences. It requires you to provide 3 sentences, and each sentence must contain the negative effect of social media on youth. Don't include the positive effects. So when you have this question, what should you do? You go to the upper side, the earlier side of the passage. You check in the earlier side of the passage. That's where you're going to find the answers to this question. Now, in question 2, they were asked in 3 sentences, one for each, summarize what must be done to rescue the youth from these influences. And this also requires you to answer in 3 sentences, not 2, not 4, not 5, not 1, 3 sentences. And you find the answers to this question in the later part of the passage, okay? You find it in the later part of the passage. So that's the nature of summary writing. Now let's have a checklist of the things you need to do while answering questions on summary writing, okay? I always advise my students to first read the first paragraph of the passage, okay? Read the first paragraph of the passage, then go and read the questions, then read the entire passage. When you read the first paragraph, you know what the entire passage is all about. And when you go to read the questions, you now know what to look out for in the passage. Okay, this is the method that has helped my students in so many years of teaching the English language. So read the first paragraph, read the questions, then read the entire passage. While reading the passage, make sure you read it with full attention, okay? Read it with every bit of your mind. Focus on it so you can understand it. You know you're writing summary, okay? You're not going to leave answers, so you need to understand the passage. Do not point to words. Don't do this. Don't point to words while reading the passage. And also, do not read aloud. Read with your full attention to understand the passage, okay? Now, while reading the passage and you encounter a difficult word, okay, you have a word that you don't understand, you don't have to go out trying to figure out what the meaning of the word is, okay. What you should do is to try to figure out the meaning of the word in the context. Don't get discouraged when you see words that you do not know their meanings. And now, before you start asking questions on summary writing, you should first understand the demands of the question, okay. If it requires you to provide let's say benefits of something, you should write benefits, okay. You should go to the paragraphs that discuss benefits, okay. If it tells you to talk about disadvantages, you should visit the paragraphs that talk about disadvantages. Remember, I advised you to underline topic sentences, okay. Underline the topic sentences. This will help you to quickly identify the paragraph that talks about the advantage or the disadvantage of the subject matter, okay. You are asked to state benefits. Make sure it's the benefits that you're going to state. Don't state any other thing, okay? Now, in our example passage, the first question is, in 3 sentences, one for each, summarize the negative influences of social media on youth, okay? Here, you're going to give the negative effects, negative influences of social media on youth according to the passage. According to the passage, okay? Now, let's look at the 5 important features of great summary writing. The first one is the correct number of sentences. If you are asked to provide 3 sentences, like our example passage, you provide 3 sentences, not 2, not 4, okay? I've said that over and over. So it's important for you to provide the accurate number of sentences. Now, the second one, okay, if you do not want to score 0, is to avoid mindless lifting. Do not lift your answers direct from the passage, okay. If your answer is found in a particular sentence in the passage, do not go and copy the sentence and put in your answer script. That is mindless lifting. Don't write verbatim what you see in the passage, okay. In summary writing, you are expected to use your own words. Do not copy verbatim from the passage into your script. If you do so, you're going to score 0. Do not bring in a point that is not in the passage just because you are asked to use your own words, okay. You're not asked to make your own points, you're asked to use your own words based on the points that are found in the passage. I hope that is clear. Don't lift verbatim from the passage into your answer script. It's very important, else you're going to score 0, and I don't want you to score 0, okay. So don't lift verbatim from the passage into your answer script. Don't ever do it. Thirdly, you are expected to make your answer brief, okay. It's helpful for you to write your answer in a simple sentence, okay. Cut off unnecessary adjectives, unnecessary adverbs to help make your answer straight to the point, and make sure you retain the information in the passage in your sentence. In our example passage, okay, you're asked to summarize the negative effect of social media on the youth, okay, and you can reduce the information contained in the whole paragraph into a simple sentence as social media encourages youth to waste precious time, okay. That's a summary of the entire paragraph, okay. So you have to remove extraneous words, okay, adjectives, adverbs, things that will make your sentence to be lengthy. Now, the fourth important feature is to make sure you observe grammatical rules. Start a sentence with a capital letter and end it with a full stop, okay? Start a sentence with a capital letter and end it with a full stop. If the question is in the present tense, please make sure you give your answer in the present tense. And if it's in past tense, please make sure you give your answer in the past tense. Make sure the tense of your answer is in line with the tense of the question. Another thing is to make sure that your words are correctly spelled, okay? And you should start your sentence with a noun or a noun phrase. Start your sentence with a noun or a noun phrase. Do not start your sentence with a pronoun. It's not acceptable in summary writing and WASSCE. Oracle says it's not acceptable. So please start your sentence with a noun or a noun phrase, okay? Do not start a sentence with they, it, um, he, okay? Start a sentence with a noun or a noun phrase. What I mean by a noun phrase is a noun with another word, okay? Example, the people, okay? The people, the youths, okay? A noun with another word, probably an article, okay? Avoid using pronouns and do not start your sentence with because of, in order to solve that, okay, don't start your sentence with any of those. Start your sentence with a noun or a noun phrase, okay? For example, in answering the question on our example passage, I started my sentence with social media, okay? Social media, which is a noun, a name of a thing, okay? I started with a noun. I not started with it, okay? And not say it encourages you to waste precious time. I said social media encourages you to waste precious time, okay? So start your sentence with a noun. And not start my sentence with an ing word, okay? So do not start your sentence with an ing word. Make sure you start with a noun or a noun phrase. I hope that is clear. Lastly, make sure you use the same labeling as the labeling in the question, okay? If the questions are labeled 1, 2, 3, make sure while answering the question, you also label it 1, 2, 3. You label your answers 1, 2, 3. Do not label your answers A, B, C. What the question labeling is 1, 2, 3, okay? Use the same labeling as the labeling found in the question. Very important, okay? So please take this very seriously, okay? As a recap, write the accurate number of sentences, avoid mindless lifting, make sure your sentences are brief, obey grammatical rules, okay? And lastly, use the same labeling as the labeling found in the question, okay? So those are the things you need to know about answering questions on summary writing effectively, okay? Please make sure you take this seriously, and I wish you success in your exams. Thank you very much for watching, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you have not subscribed already, click on the subscribe button and follow me on Facebook. Please follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in another video. Bye bye.